In the 20th generation in our origin, before we earned our name, a youth of our tribe was born with one eye of the sky and sea and another of blood. The tradition maintains to emphasize that in this period we were a very few stock, that of 130 in the whole line. The origin provided protection from those of the larger tribes who looked tiny until seen at ground, where three of our largest would need to stand upon one another to have the last talk at level. During the melt, when we are most miserable at time, when most would regard to remain shelter in the branches above the slurry, gray beings like that of rotten flesh plundered into our origin. Many stayed still and held behind the leaves, but one was noticed. The one with conflicting gaze, still young with disobedience of spirit, defied tradition and flung himself at the tallest. He was brushed aside like that of the falling leaf. On the attempt to put himself between his sister and the tallest, the gray being drew his saber and separated the one with conflicting gaze from his arm. The one with conflicting gaze raged in pain and coated much of the ground with that of the color of one of his eyes. The eye of sky and sea turned to that of the other, while soaked in the ground, damp from the separation. The tallest and the gray beings in his wake watched amused at the suffering. The tallest then turned towards the other. Upon the first step of the tallest in the direction away from amusement, a rumbling of small drums sounded in the heart of the one with red gaze. Pain turned to fear, and fear trapped him. Upon the second step, a desperation creeped into the one with red eyes noticed by those in the origin. Red water was released from the one with red eyes, that is, the water of sorrow and dread. Upon the third step, a different feeling is told to have taken on the one with red eyes. With action that made those who watched widen their gaze, he used the uninjured arm to beat his center, his own origin. Upon the fourth step, the one with red eyes became our founder. The founder took that which was separated between his teeth and climbed the tallest. The founder then drove that which was separated into that which was the tallest, with the point of separation. The founder, in his eternal glory, drove which was separated into the tallest eye, killing the tallest. The gray beings that came in the wake watched the tallest fall, then departed in that same path which they came. The founder was then burned. The founder survived our elders' brazing of the flesh and became fertile and did multiply. From his sacrifice, new life emerged, and the tale of the founder became woven into the fabric of our existence. His story was passed down through generations, reminding us of the power of courage and the bond of family. We remember the founder not just as a warrior, but as a beacon of hope and resilience that lives on in our hearts. Through every song and every dance, we honor his legacy, ensuring that the spirit of our founder continues to guide us. As we look to the future, we carry the strength of the founder within us, forever intertwined with the essence of our origin.